What's up, my gods, my kings, my warriors? What's up with y'all, man? My Ultra Instincts, my Uchihas, my Gokus, my Trunks, my Shikamaru Naras, my Bakis, you know what I'm saying? My One Piece, my Demon Slayers, all y'all, man. All y'all powerful souls. So open up this conversation with cosmic love, peace, inner strength, particularly value your inner strength over lustful desires, gratitude, and abundance. Let's get straight to it. Being on this semen retention lifestyle, living in your natural state, holding in your life force improves immunity. You know what I'm saying? Damn near forever. Like, the longer you stay on that shit, the more you move away from any dis-ease harming your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, the further you get away from the disease and all the sickness and all that shit, it's like y'all separate, you know what I'm saying? And you don't get sick. You know what I'm saying? You don't get sick. You're very healthy. You get more healthier. You stay as healthy as possible. You're immune to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Your immunity, your immune system is a 99. Your immune system is 100 overall. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, too. So the video is not going to be long. Just want to give y'all that gem. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all that wisdom and shit. You can even look that shit up in its online and all that, but just want to let you know if you didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself always, you know what I'm saying, getting the sniffles and feeling like you sick and all this shit and feel like you just need health, it's going to help you. Semen retention is going to help your health overall. Like, just not only just improving your immune system, improving, you know what I'm saying, the function of your brain, improving your cells. You know what I'm saying? Your cells is important. Repairing your hair loss, improving your skin, improving your physique. Your physique will get more healthier, more stronger than compared to when you were, you know what I'm saying, relapsing and ejaculating. You know what I'm saying? There's no comparison to that. You know what I'm saying? Your ejaculating version compared to your greatest version, the more improved version, 222, appreciate the ancestors. It's no comparison. Like I say, even with the dis-ease and your healthy version of yourself when you're on semen retention. The more you on semen retention, the more you live in your natural state day by day, day in and day out, starts to separate. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with your ejaculating version of yourself when you was ejaculating a lot, and your greatest version when you living in your natural state. You know what I'm saying? It gets further and further away. You know what I'm saying? And your body get more stronger. Your body starts to become more attractive, more handsome, more beautiful. They say we the only ones with no. When I say they, I'm talking about scientists. That we don't have a mating season. We only motherfuckers on the planet with no mating season. You know what I'm saying? The animals got that shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe that maybe it's not mating season, but in terms of attraction to the opposite sex, you definitely gonna find you. Take out the word find. Definitely gonna attract you the right, desired goddess / queen that's meant for you, to elevate you, to pour into you, for y'all to pour into each other overall and vibrate high overall, high as fuck, as long as you stay in your natural state. You know what I'm saying? And right place, right time type of energy. In terms of like a mating season, that's the best I could compare it to. You know what I'm saying? That's your mating season. You know what I'm saying? Not only, like I said, your body will get stronger, and obviously you got to work out though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to move this energy around. Your body gonna get stronger. You're gonna get more gains in the gym than compared to when you were ejaculating. Your skin gonna get healthier. Your bone structure is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Your bones gonna get stronger. What else? Facial structure, which is still, that goes under your bone structure and shit. Just gonna overall become more healthy. You know, voice get deeper. You know what I'm saying? Brain starts to unlock, more percentage of your brain unlocks. You articulate yourself better, and so on and so forth. So it only makes sense for you to attract what you deserve. For you to attract the work that you put in with yourself. That's why I tell you guys to go within first. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You gotta face everything about yourself. You know what I'm saying? The ups and the downs, the positive and the negative, the light and the dark. You gotta face all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta embrace solitude and put all that love that you know how much you love, that you have to give out to the external. Rather than doing that, put all that shit and pour all that shit into yourself day in and day out on a daily basis. As hard as you can. You gotta go hard. You gotta put in that work for yourself. You feel me? And make it a natural thing every day that you look forward to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to do it or not. You know, you're going to build that resilience for the days you don't want to do it and you still do it. So you're going to be great. You're great. With great power comes great responsibility. You're great. You hold this life force within you. And just to get back on topic, yes, you're going to attract the goddess, the queen, the desired one, not the Jezebel one. You feel me? You got to have discernment for those, because they will come to you too. And the ones that distract you, they will come to you too. But if you really want to see your fullest potential and who's really meant for you and who's down for you and who is worthy of to be in your presence, to be alongside of you, to build an empire with you, or to add to it in the righteous way, and to help the collective, to nurture not only themselves, you and your goddess nurture y'all selves, but y'all nurture the planet. Y'all help people, you know what I'm saying? But first, everything starts first within. You gotta help yourself. You gotta constantly love yourself. You gotta look out for yourself. You gotta have your own back. You gotta, pull yourself up for down days. You gotta, motivate yourself, inspire yourself, keep your confidence high, self-validate yourself. You don't need likes. You don't need followers. You don't need other people's opinions. You don't need, somebody, you don't need nothing external. You don't need to go outside of yourself for shit. You know what I'm saying? Even with certain supplements and certain even things that are unnatural, for one, like protein powders, certain ones, and certain things that's not coming from the ground. You know what I'm saying? Things that's not coming from nature to make it, to make it simple and short for y'all, because I don't want to lose y'all. But you don't want to go outside of yourself for shit. You know what I'm saying? Not first. First is yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling this just like if you was my son or my daughter or something. I'll tell you, go within yourself first. Then everything else would line up and attract to you. You feel me? Then you can start, paying attention to the external and shit like that. But first, gotta be inside yourself first. If you want love, you a hopeless romantic out there, and you be, looking at sad quotes, and you look at shit online, and you pay attention to everybody else's life. Guess what? To fix that shit the right way, cut all that bullshit out and start pouring that shit. Start looking for all that shit within. Start asking yourself questions. Start pouring love within yourself within. Start looking up your own. Making up your own quotes for within. Start comparing yourself to your own version of yourself, your higher self to your lower self. Start doing all the comparison to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hopeless romantic and all that shit. Start loving yourself. The shit that, if you usually get into relationships and you lose yourself, you feel me? Start making sure that you got yourself. If that makes sense. When you go within, start making sure you don't abandon yourself. Start checking in with yourself daily. Start checking in with yourself daily, bro. Especially when you go through situations where you would usually go to somebody else. Check in with yourself. Ask questions to your higher self, to your ancestors, or whatever you believe in, bro. And then embrace solitude. Meditate. Sit in silence for a little bit. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? There's no rush to shit. You know what I'm saying? You good. I trust that makes sense to somebody that's watching the video. I don't want to be all over the place, because this video is about your immunity, and this video is already going to be 10 minutes. So I opened up this conversation with positive energy, and I ended the same way. I closed this conversation with cosmic love, peace, and the strength, particularly in the strength, value in that shit over your lustful desires, gratitude, and abundance. And I will catch y'all next video, because I'm about to make 2 more videos, maybe more than that today. This is the first one. Well, no, I already uploaded one before this one earlier in the day, but this is the first one in terms of the stretch I'm about to go on. So I'll catch y'all next video, man.